Today we'll see how to work with this Snowflake. Okay, so extra day up to extra day, what we have done, we have understood what is its architecture, and also we have created a Snowflake account. So this is what our Snowflake account. Okay, so it is, I think, extra day logout. So again, you can log in. See, guys, I told you if you want to log in, right? You what in your mail, okay? You got a mail, right? So you have to save this link. Okay, I have taken in some notepad. Just you also save it somewhere, or else make it as a bookmark. Right? Open this. What happened to this? Let me check. Yeah, just give your username and also password. Okay. See, guys, this is what Snowflake console. Okay, so in this Snowflake console, this is what our left side. Okay, we have what some home option. So this ribbon. Okay, so here whatever we want to do, we can do. Okay, so let's explore a little bit. See, guys, if you want to create anything like a worksheet, so if you click here like SQL worksheet, Python worksheet, Git repository, dashboard, stages, views. First of all, it's new for you. You don't know what is this SQL worksheet, Python worksheet, okay, Git, okay, dashboard, tables. Just there is a one option called create. Next, home option. You go wherever it may be. So if you want to come to one ideal place like home, it will take us to the home option. So if we want to search, we can search, and also projects will explain. And this is important, okay? Data. So here we can have a databases and also dashboard monitorings. And very important is this is one, guys. Okay, see admin activities, monitoring. See if you click on the admin activities, right? So we can create a warehouses, we can create a users, account, security, contacts, billings, everything. Okay. So as I told you, okay, we can use this Snowflake account 30 days free trial, which provides us $400 worth of free credits. Okay. So already one day left since I created this account extra day. Okay. So using trial credits consumptions. Okay. If you come to bottom right, if you come to bottom, there is a account details, guys. So let's explore once again. First of all, we have this home options and everything. So if you come to bottom, this is what your account details. Okay. So who is the user? Account. Okay. What type of this is account admin, organization admin. This is all different type of roles. We can discuss about this later, just to explore a little bit. Okay. And this is what your account. See, guys, within this same ID. Okay. Within this same email ID, I have created multiple accounts. That's why it is showing so many accounts. Okay. In this VW76726 is my current account. Okay. And if you can go to profile, support, appearance. So basically, I like to be in a dark mode. Okay. Let's click on dark mode. So it will change to dark mode. And if you want to download, we'll understand step by step. Okay. So as of now, guys, forget about this. As per the requirement, we will explore each and every option. Okay. Now, now, so what is your understanding about the database? So as a first activity, we are going to learn. Okay. So what we are going to learn what is a database? You know, right? Database. Inside that, see in Snowflake, guys, in Snowflake. Okay. First, we have what? Database. Inside this database, we are going to have schema. Inside this schema, we can have tables, views, stages, different objects. As of now, guys, I'm repeating about again. See, database. Inside this databases, we can create schemas. Inside those schemas, we can create what? Different tables, views, and also stages, different objects. You don't know, but as of now, just take that tables. Okay, tables means see high level object is what? the issue with my, okay. So the high level object is what? This is what your database. Think that I am going to create one database. Okay, I am going to create one database. In database, what is the next level, next object? What is the next object? This is what? Database. See this database name, I will give SFDB. Inside this database, what I have? Inside this database, I'm okay. I will create one schema. Schema is nothing but it is also like a folder, guys. Okay, folder. You just think that you have a one main folder. Inside that folder, you may have another folder. No? Similarly, here also database is one high level object. Inside the databases, I will have what? Folder. So this folder name I can keep SF SM. Anything, guys. SM means Snowflake schema. Inside this schema, I'm going to create one table. The table name I'm going to keep as what? Some sample like a EMP table. This is what I'm going to create, guys. I hope you understood. So first I need to create what? Database. This is a top level object. Inside the database, what I'm creating? Some schema. Inside that schema, I'm going to create what? One table, guys. So here one more thing I want to explain you. Whenever you create any object, right? Any database, okay? By default, two things will be created. Two things. What are all those means? Schemas. Two schemas by default it is going to create. First one is what? Information schema. Okay. Information schema. Second one is public schema. Okay. Public schema. See guys, this is whenever you create a database, we no need to create any schemas called information schema, public schema. By default, they are going to create. In information schema, there is some metadata kind of activities we can do. You forget about this information schema. We can create a public, I mean, in public schema also it is going to create. In public schema also, okay, in public schema also, we can create our tables, stages, views, whatever we want to do, we can create. Okay, but if I don't want this public schema, I want to create my own schema means I can create like SF schema. Okay, so just you see this guys, you will understand. Then later I will explain you how to create all these things. Okay, so you create, whenever you create a database, okay, two schemas will be created. One is what? Information schema, and second one is what? Public schema. Okay, public schema. See, don't think that it is a very big technical word. Schema means something which we don't know. It's just like a folder, guys. It's just like a folder. See, SFDB is one folder. Inside that folder, what we have? Some subfolders. Okay. See, this information and public schemas both are default. If you create any, okay, if you create any schema, right? If you create any database, right, automatically information schema, public schema is going to create. Okay. But if you don't want those default schemas, if you want your own schema means you can create what? This SFDB schema. Any doubt as of now? I'll show you how we can create everything. As of now, you're clear?
Yes, sure.
Okay, fine. Okay, let me create this. Okay, so as a running notes, let me paste it this somewhere. Just give me 1 minute, guys. It's a mouse issue. Okay, okay. So every day, as I told you, let me take it's a little bit slow. Okay. Okay, guys. So today's our discussion is okay. First one is what? What is okay? We'll edit it later. What is data? I mean, how to create a database? How to create database? Okay. See, guys, it's very simple by giving some syntax. Okay, syntax. Okay. See, guys, if you want to create the table, how you will create? What is that? Tell me the syntax to create the table.
Create
Create
table.
table, table name.
Similarly, see guys, it's a very simple. I told you in a first class only. Whatever we do in Snowflake, okay, if you want to work on the SQL also, if you want to work on the Snowflake also, you have to use the SQL only. Simply, I will use this syntax create, or if you want to replace, you can replace also create or replace. What I want to create, I want to create database, right? Database. What is a database name? What is a database name I want to create? Okay, SF schema, right? I want to create one database. The database name is what? SF schema. So simply create or replace means already with this name, if there is any schema, it is going to replace. It is going to replace. Okay, create or replace. What I want to create database. The database name is what? SFDB. That's all, guys. This is what syntax. Okay. So what is the next point? By default, okay, by default, when we create any DB, okay, two schemas will be created. What are all those?
Information and public.
Yes, information. Second one is public schema. Public schema. Okay. So apart from this, what we can do? Apart from this, what we can do? We can also create a new schema. See guys, if we want to create a new schema, what is the syntax? What is the syntax? See, if you want to create the database, what is the syntax? Create or replace database name. Similarly, if I want to create a schema also, you know what is the syntax? Same, create or replace. What I want to create? Schema, right? Schema. Okay. What is the schema name as per our diagram? SF schema. That's all. Okay. That's all. Oh, shit. Okay. Okay. Say I want to do this in a little bit down. Okay. Let me copy this. Yeah. Here we'll do here. Okay, so let me go to this Snowflake, guys. In Snowflake, and one more thing, in Snowflake, if we want to work, we need to work on some particular worksheet. So now we'll understand about what is worksheet. So what is the meaning of worksheet, guys? Simply where we write, where we write, where we write SQL script. Okay, SQL script that is called worksheet. Now I want to create what? One database. Inside the database, I want to create what? One schema. Inside that schema, I want to create what? One table. Let's create, guys. So I'll go to this Snowflake. Okay, I'll go to this is Snowflake. See, if I want to work now, what I want, if I want to write some script, I want to create what? I'll go to home option. There is a one option called what? SQL worksheet. Let's click on that. Okay, guys, you can see here SQL worksheet. Let's explore this. See, guys, if you click on the worksheet, right? Who is working and which warehouse is working and how to run this, everything you will get. See, in left side now, which database you are working. See, guys, this Snowflake is already given some default. And this Snowflake sample data is some sample data provided by the Snowflake organization for what? For practicing purpose. Okay, practicing purpose. You can ignore this. We have currently how many databases? Snowflake and Snowflake sample database. Two databases we have. Apart from these two databases, I am going to create what? One more database. What is the name of the database? SFDB. Okay. So what is the syntax, guys? How we can create that database? Just now you have seen the syntax. Just tell me. Create, create, or replace. So why I am writing the replace means, see, already if there is any schema called SFDB, so it is going to replace. Okay. Old one is going to delete, new one is going to created. Create or replace. What is the object I want to create? Database, right? Database. What is the name of the database? SFDB. Okay. See, guys, if you go to settings now, if you go to settings, right, there is a one option called what? Highlight the statement. Just click on that, highlight the statement. Okay. See, if you click on that, automatically, if I say end this command with semicolon, now, automatically it will select. Okay. So in right side, you can see there is some option, okay, to run. There is some option to run this command, or else, okay, control and enter in your keyboard. You can use what? Control and enter. Just click on control and enter. Automatically it will run. I hope you can see, guys, what happened here. Can you, someone is talking. Okay, can you see what happened now? Be prompt with me. You have to speak. See, guys, what happened here? Database is created. Okay, database is created. Just click on this refresh button. See how many databases as of now it is showing here.
Two.
Two. Just refresh. Can you see one more database? What
Yes.
is the name of the database? SFDB. Okay, guys, I told you, right? Whenever you create any database, by default, how many schemas will be created? Two schemas. What are all the name of those databases?
Information public.
Okay, see, just explore this. You can see some symbol here. If you click here, see, information schema and a public schema. If you open this information schema, you have what? Some metadata kind of information. We will have some complete session about the information schema and a public schema. In public schema, what you can do, if you want to create any tables or any stages, means some or other objects are there, you can create. But as of now, it is empty. So what is my requirement? What is my requirement means I don't want to use, okay, I don't want to use any of these, okay, I don't want to use any of these default schemas. I want to create what? I want to create my own schema. Okay, so if I want to create my own schema, see here, if I want to create the own schema, see what I want. I have created the SFDB. Inside that information schema and public schema, by default, it is created. So what I want to do additionally, I want to create one more schema. What is the name of that schema? SF means Snowflake schema. Okay, guys, you can go here. How I can create the schema? Simple, guys. Create or replace. What I want to create? A schema, right? Schema. What is the name of that schema? SF schema. Okay, at control and enter. See guys, schema is created, right? Now,
Yes.
now just refresh this. Now you open this one. I hope everyone can see this. One more schema is created here. Okay, one more schema
Yes.
is created. What is that? SF schema. Okay, now just open this SF schema. Is there any data inside this? No, there is no any data. You can see, guys, you can see there is no any data. Okay, as of now, what I want to create? I want to create one table inside this schema. Which schema? SF schema. What is the name of that table?
EMP.
EMP table I want to create. Guys, just let me know. Can you able to understand or not what I am doing? How to create the database?
Yes.
Okay. And by default, what? I hope everyone is following. If not, means just let me know, guys. Okay.
Shahrukh, how many schemas we can create in a database?
We can create a, see, there is no any limit. Might be if there is any limit means near 200, guys. Might be. Uh, especially, means mostly there is no any limit. See, I didn't notice this also. We can have a lot of schemas. Whenever I just worked, right, there are a lot of schemas. I think there is no any limit. But anyway, I'll check. There might be any number of limit. Maybe 100 plus only. I can say 100 plus only. I will check and update you. Okay.
Okay, sure.
Okay, fine. Okay. Now I want to create what? EMP table. See, guys, I told you already. Okay. In Snowflake, completely we write the SQL. Okay, so you know how to create a table. If you want to create the table, what is the script? Create table, table name, and it's a column name, data type. Okay, so as of now, what I'll do, I'll open some. Okay, let me open. Okay, let me copy this syntax, guys. So here I'm not going to teach you how to create the table, but because already everyone know how to create the table. So now I'll go back to my Snowflake. See where I'm, what is the path where I'm working, guys? Where I'm working here, you can see here. Okay, where I'm working in SFDB SF schema. Okay, not SFDB public schema. See, there is a one database called SFDB. Inside that SFDB, I have created one schema called SF schema. Inside that, I am going to create what? One table. You can see here. If you want to change, for example, if you want to create this table in SFDB public schema, then what you can do? Just click on this, go to SFDB where you want to create in public schema. Just click on the public schema. Now, if I create the table, where it is going to create? In SFDB, inside that SFDB, there is a public schema. Inside that public schema, it is going to create. But as of now, what I want to create in SFDB, I have created one schema called SF schema. Inside that schema, I want to uh, create this table. Okay, so to not to get confused, you can notice here SFDB. Inside that, what I have created? SF schema. So inside that, what is the table? I'm going to create one table called EMP table. Okay, so already syntax I have copied. This is also simple, guys. How to create the table means, see, you have to take care of this semicolons, guys. Okay, command to command. Okay, you must and should give the this ending semicolons. Okay, so what is the table I'm creating, guys? Create, or if you want already, you can use this syntax: create or replace. Create or replace. What object I am creating? If you want to create the database, what you will write? Create or replace database. If you want to create the schema, create or replace the schema. Similarly, if I want to create the table, create or replace table,
Mhm.
table name, and it's I want employee number, employee name, job manager, head date, Okay, everything you know, guys. Okay, let me create this table. Control and enter. Just click control and enter. See, table is also created. Just to refresh this, guys. As of now, is there any object? Is there any object inside this SF schema? Is there any
No,
object?
no.
No. Now, let's see. Just refresh this. Refresh and check. Refresh and check. Can you see the table? If you open this, but I have a table right now. SFDB, SF schema inside that EMP table. Is there any doubt, guys, how to create the database, how to create the schema, how to create the table?
No,
Simple.
sir.
No,
Okay.
sir.
Okay. Okay, guys. Now, from now, this class onwards, we are going to start the some topics, guys. Very important topics. Okay. So I'm comfortable with this Notepad plus plus as of now. Okay. Once I write, I will paste it in that running notes. Okay. So as of now, what we have to do, see, you just think, guys, in a generic way. Okay, we have created the table. Okay, you know how to insert the data. If you want to insert the data, what you will write? Insert into comments, you will write. If you want to manually insert each and every recorder. Okay, but I want to load the data into this database. Means, for example, assume that this is my local system, guys. Means my local computer, my local PC. Okay, in my somewhere, guys, means in my some folder I have a data. What data? Some EMP data. Okay, some EMP data. Here I have created the table, guys. Is there any data inside this table? Is there
No.
any data? See, see,
No.
guys, no, there is no any data. See how you can check, is there data inside this table or not? Normally, how you can check data is available in the table or not?
Select table name.
That's all. In our case, select star from
I'm here.
table. I mean, what is the name of the table here? EMP table.
EMP.
Okay, guys. See, it is a best practice. It is a best practice. See, by default, it is navigating to SFDB, SF schema, but it is better. You can give what in SFDB dot which schema? SF schema dot which table? EMP table. Now it's a very particularly we are mentioning select star from sfdb.sfschema.emp means in sf data sfdb sf schema.emp is there any data or not? See, it's a empty, guys. Just we created the table. That's all. We created the table. Now, what is my requirement is in my local system, in my laptop, you can see that in my local system, I have some data. I have some data. Okay, in my uh, local system, nothing but my PC. I have a data. Now I want to load this EMP data into this empty table. Got it? What I want to do? I have some data in my local system, guys. I want to load this data into this EMP table. Why? Because this table is empty. I have a data in my local system. Okay. So from now onwards, we are starting very important concepts. Okay. Very important concepts. Okay. What is that important concepts? Data loading into Snowflake. Very, very important, guys. Now, next 5 to 6 days, not 5 to 6 days, some around 4 to 5 sessions, we are going to learn about how to load the data into Snowflake. Coming to this session, guys, coming to this data loading part, we need to understand, first of all, what is stages. Okay, stages. Okay, we have to understand about the stages. Now, in a very generic way, let me tell you one thing. Stages is nothing but it's kind of a folder where we have a data. It's type of a folder where we can store the data initially. Let me tell you in with some example, guys. See, if you are moving data from one place to another place, for example, if you have something in your old place, you are moving that to another place. it is like some intermediate, guys, some intermediate. Okay, so stages are nothing but it is like some intermediate. Okay, so initially I want to create what? One stage I want to create. Okay, I have to create one stage. After creating that stage, I want to load this data into what? Into EMP table. Simple, guys. So what is the extra object we are newly observing is we have to create the stage.
Each.
Stage is also like a simple, guys. You don't go to complex definitions. It's just like a path or it's just like a folder. Stage. Okay. So what you do here, you have a EMP data. EMP data. Okay. This EMP data you are going to load into where? Into the stages. Okay. To load this data, there is a simple command is there, guys. Simple command. What is that command? You know? Put command. Simple, guys. There is a one command called put command. By using this put command, we can load the data from my local system to stage. See, for this stage also, I want to give some name, right? If I create the table, I have given the name called what? EMP. If I create the schema, what is the name I have given to this schema? SF schema. If I created this database, I have given the name called SFDB. Similarly, if I create this stage, right? If I create this stage, right? For this stage also, we have to give the name. What is the name I can give as per now? My stage. There is a stage called my stage. Inside this stage, I will load the data. And now data is available where, guys? Once I put the data into the stage, data comes to stage. Now data is available in the stage. Now from stage 2, I will load the data from stage 2. I can load the data from
Local storage stage.
table. Table, guys. From stage to table. Okay. To load the data from stage to table, there is a one more command. What is that command means? Very, very important, guys. Copy command. That's all. Is there any hard, guys, in this? If you see, I have a data in my local system. In Snowflake, I have created one table, but in the table, I don't have a data. First point. Second point is what? I have a data in my local system. Now I want to load this data into this table. So I can't, now what is the situation? I can't directly load the data into this table. Okay. So basically what we can do, we have to create the stage. Initially, we want to load the data into the stage. From stage 2, we can copy into the, where? Into the table. Okay. If you want to load the data from local system to stage, what is the command? Put command. But okay. Now, once the data come to the stage, you want to load this data into where? Into the table. If you want to load the data from stage to table, what is the command? Copy command.
Copy.
That's all, guys.